Howdy, brothers and sisters out there in YouTube land. This here is Grateful Panic, and I've got another video for you guys today. And today, we're going to be taking a look at the Civivi Statera. So, stick around, guys.
Hear Uncle John's band playing to the tide. Come with me or go alone. He's come to take his children home.
Alright guys, like I said, we're going to be taking a look at the Civivi Statera. And this knife was sent courtesy of Tyler over at Valtac Tactical Gear. So a big shout out to Tyler and Valtac, because they are big proponents of the knife community. They're very supportive of the YouTube channels, and they're just a great bunch of people. Family-owned business, U.S.-based business, out in Arizona. Great group of people. There will be a link to their website in the description below, and also a link to this knife on their website. So with that being said, guys, I guess it's time for the panic dump. Alright guys, so today's panic dump is very reminiscent of most panic dumps here lately. I've kind of been carrying the same thing. Honestly, I have not been carrying a fixed blade as of late because it just tends to get in the way at work. It's messing up my sheaths, and so I'm looking at an alternative fixed blade solution. I'm kind of thinking about getting a smaller, more EDC-able fixed blade. I'm looking at maybe the Bradford Guardian, some of the smaller knife from Blunt Force Blades, or Driver fixed blade. So, and with a Kydex sheath, because the leather sheaths are just getting tore up at work, and it's not a good thing. So with that being said, of course I had my wallet, courtesy of Doc over at Holladay Leatherworks, and the organizer also courtesy of Doc, with the Fisher Space Pen, the Alox Pioneer. I had Doc's experimental sheath with the Grateful Panic family knife, the Benchmade Proper, and my modern folder today was the Mannix 2 Lightweight, and my light source was the Olight S1R Baton 2. So that about does it for the panic dump. Let's take a look at what am I drinking on. And today I'm drinking on a little bit of Hot Bullet double IPA from Sierra Nevada, and this is some dang sure tasty stuff. So let's go ahead and check out the review knife, guys. So the review knife is the Civivi Statera, and like I said, this knife was provided by Tyler over at Valtac Tactical. He was very, very generous enough to send this out to our little pass around group, and it's really, really cool. So before we get to the meat and taters of this guy, let's go ahead and get the boring stuff out of the way and get you guys a measurement, materials, and a weight. So what we're looking at with the Statera is an overall length of 8 inches. We have a blade length of 3.5 inches. We have a cutting edge of 3 inches. We got a blade width at the widest point of 1 inch, and we have a blade thickness of 120 thousandths, which is just a little shy of 1/8 of an inch. We got a handle length of 4.5 inches. We have a handle width at its widest point of 1 1/8 inch, and we have a handle thickness of 500 thousandths, which is exactly 1/2 inch. Material wise, on the handle we're looking at G10 with a carbon fiber overlay. We've got some kind of bronzed stainless steel hardware here. This is a very Wii-esque pocket clip, and I'm assuming, I should have done my research, but I'm assuming this is titanium. We've got some gold colored stainless steel liners, and it is a liner lock. And looking at it, it's about, I'd say 25-30%. So nice lockup on that, nice and early. Plenty of wear to come on that guy. Blade wise, we're looking at a 3.5 inch and what they're calling a drop point blade, and we'll go with that. And this blade is in D2 steel. It's got a nice fuller on it. It is a high flat grind. Got a nice choil here. Let's go ahead and do ergonomics on this guy, and it feels great in the hand. The jimping is kind of semi-functional, but it really doesn't need it because the way this handle kind of comes down off the plane of the blade, it fits just absolutely perfect in hand. So you really don't need this jimping. This choil is actually a very functional dedicated finger choil. So I mean, you've got that option right there. You choke up on it, and it still feels great in hand and feels like it could do some really nice detail work. The action on it is pretty stinking phenomenal. Let's see if push button, light switch. Yeah, so the action's great. It's not gonna fall shut, but you do the old shake and bake and it drops right shut. Let's see. The only negatives I have to say about this knife, oh, we do have a nice, and it feels like to me like some FRN, GFN, whatever you want to call it, little backspacer there, which makes the lanyard hole. But like I was saying, the only negatives I have to say about this knife is I'm not a big fan of the G10 with carbon fiber overlay because there's just no grip. It's like really slick. And the gold colored stainless steel liners, I'm just not a big fan of gold on a knife, and this bronzy color, I'm not a fan of that. But that's just nitpicky. That's my personal preference. On the whole, this is a very nice knife. It's got great action, very sturdy. The lockup, yeah, the lockup is stupid. Like there's no wiggle, no jiggle. It's perfect. So yeah, and then the price point on this is $68. So great price for this knife. You got D2 steel. You've got G10 handle scale, stainless steel hardware, stainless steel liners, nice beefy liner lock, great action, bearings on the pivot. You can't beat it. Like I said, my only complaint is with the actual color scheme of it. That's just not my thing. If it was a different color scheme, I'd totally be on it. And honestly, even with the color scheme that's on it, I'm a big fan of the knife. So it definitely gets the Grateful Panic seal of approval, which, as we all know, is 1 3/4 thumbs up. And like I said, this knife was kind of donated to the pass around group by Tyler over at Valtac Tactical. So again, thank you so much, Tyler. Like I said, he's a big proponent of the knife community. He really he's very generous with the YouTubers providing knives and other products for review and pass around. Big time supporter of knife and EDC community, and I think they're an absolute awesome group of people. So thank you guys, and thank you, Grateful Panic family, for checking this video out. And until next time, this is Grateful Panic signing off. And remember guys, stay alert, stay alive, and hey. How about do something nice for somebody today? Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Hear Uncle John's band playing to the tide. Come with me or go alone. He's come to take his children.